Hello, my name is Malvika Rajkumar. I am the content lead of Nyaya. Today I'll be talking to you about the Aadhaar card, which many people have a lot of doubts on. I'll talk to you about the procedure for getting an Aadhaar card, what to do if you want to update information in your Aadhaar card, and what steps you can take if you lose your Aadhaar card. So let's start with what Aadhaar card actually is. Now, Aadhaar is a 12-digit identification number unique to every individual. So your Aadhaar number will be different from another person's Aadhaar number. And it is issued by the Unique Identification Authority of India. I'm going to refer to this body as UIDAI commonly. And the UIDAI issues the Aadhaar number and the card to the residents of India. And when they issue this card, they look at demographic information, meaning they'll check, include your name, your address, your phone number, etc. And they will take biometric information, which includes your iris, your fingerprint, etc. Now, Aadhaar card, if you actually see one, it will have your name, it will have your phone number, your address, your original address, and it will also have your identification picture. Most of the time the Aadhaar card will be in English, but when it's issued by your state, you will also have the language of that state in it. Like for example, in Delhi, Aadhaar card will have both Hindi and English, while for example in Tamil Nadu, it will have Tamil and English. Now, e-Aadhaar card. Now, many people have a doubt whether they can use a e-Aadhaar card as an authentic card itself. Yes, you can. So you can go to the UIDAI website and actually download your e-Aadhaar. E-Aadhaar is electronic Aadhaar. You can use this at many places where you want to show it as an identification proof. Now, Aadhaar is an identification proof in the sense it is a card which you can use to avail benefits, services, and it is used to identify you. That is why it is known as an identification proof. Now, the information that's taken from you, including your biometric information, your fingerprints, your iris scan, etc., all of this is confidential information, and the law protects this information. There is an authority which protects this information under the Aadhaar Data Security Regulations 2016 and Aadhaar Sharing of Information Regulations 2016 that protects this data. So all this information that's collected is confidential. Now, the number that's generated in your Aadhaar card that you see, the long number, it is generated at random, meaning that it is an algorithm that's used to generate your number, and it is specific to you. So a particular number will only be assigned to one person. And Aadhaar is used as a primary identifier. Like I mentioned, it is an identification proof, meaning it can be used to avail services, benefits. It can be used as proof of address and proof of identity. Many places they keep asking you to give address proof or ID proof, identification proof. You can definitely use Aadhaar. But remember, having an Aadhaar card does not prove that you are a citizen of India. That is not how citizenship is proved. An Aadhaar card is only an identification proof about who you are. It does not act as a citizenship proof. Now, anyone can get Aadhaar. So, under the law, a resident can get an Aadhaar card, meaning that anyone, including foreigners, who have stayed in India for at least 182 days can apply for an Aadhaar card. The whole point of it being applicable to all residents who've lived up to 182 days in India is so that people can avail benefits, schemes, and can use it as a proof of identification and address. Now, there is no concept of renewal of Aadhaar card. Once a unique identification number is issued to you, it is issued only to you and you do not have to renew it. Now, let's look at the process of what you have to do when you want to get a new Aadhaar card. Now I'm going to go at it step by step. Now, the process of getting a new Aadhaar card, unfortunately, you will have to go to the Aadhaar enrollment center and apply. It cannot be done online. Now, the process of obtaining an Aadhaar is cost free, meaning you do not have to pay any money to get Aadhaar, it is free. You can visit any authorized Aadhaar enrollment center to do this. Now, you can Google this, or you can go to the UIDAI website where you will see enrollment centers where you can select your state, district, and they will show you the nearest centers next to you. You can see that the enrollment centers have are usually banks, or they're sometimes post offices, but you can definitely take a look. Now, once you find your enrollment center, at the center you will have to fill a Aadhaar enrollment form. Now, you will have to submit many details such as your name, your date of birth, your address, and any other relevant information that's specified in a form. So when you go to the Aadhaar enrollment center, you will get a form for a new Aadhaar card where all these details have to be filled. Now, when you fill the form, they will ask you for proof of identity and proof of address. Now, remember that proof of identification, you can use other identification proofs such as passport, PAN card, etc. And for proof of address also, you can use your birth certificate, you can use your passport, etc. Now, after you fill the form with all these details, which are known as demographic details, you have to then give biometric information, which includes your photograph, your fingerprints, and iris scan. Now, this is very specific to you, and that is why they take your biometric information. Now, at the end of the process, you will get an acknowledgement slip with an enrollment number. Now, using this enrollment number, you can actually go online to the UIDAI website and check if your Aadhaar card is ready. You can call up the Aadhaar center and ask them if the Aadhaar card is ready. And generally, the Aadhaar card takes 60 to 90 days to get ready. But once it is ready, it will be delivered to the address that you had written while filling the form. Or you can go collect it. Now, you can, as I mentioned before, you can download e-Aadhaar, which is an electronic copy of the Aadhaar card. It is valid. For example, let's say you're traveling via flight and at the security you want to show an Aadhaar, you can show the e-Aadhaar. Again, there's a lot of confusion whether you can use a printout of an Aadhaar card. Generally, many places reject it. That's why it's easier for you to have an e-Aadhaar or the actual Aadhaar card. Now, what do you do when you have to update your Aadhaar card? Now, there are a lot of details that can be updated, including your name, your phone number, your address, etc. Let's say you're changing cities, or you're changing numbers, or your phone number is linked to your parents' number, etc. There may be many scenarios. So, change in demographic information, which includes name, address, etc., usually happens when there's a change of life events. For example, if you get married and your surname changes, then you may want to change your name in the Aadhaar card. Or if there are errors made in the initial application and your card has wrong details, then also you may need to change it. And when the UIDAI ascertains the quality of the information that's there, they may even ask you to update information, which is a possibility. You will be notified. And apart from these kind of information, you may also have to update your biometric information. Now, this happens very rarely, but there may be residents older than, for example, if the Aadhaar card was issued to you 15 years before, there may be a chance that they may ask you to update your biometric information. Now, if there are any accidents or diseases which change your biometric information, even that will have to be updated. Then, if the UIDAI specifically notifies you and asks you to change your biometric information, then you will have to. Now, to update the Aadhaar card, you will have to physically go to the Aadhaar center, enrollment center. Like I said, you can find this on the UIDAI website. You can correct the details by asking for an update form which you will get, and you will be required to fill in the Aadhaar details from there. Now in the update form you can even change your gender. Now third genders or transgender persons are also allowed to get Aadhaar cards, and you can actually go to the UIDAI website and see what all documents that they ask you when you update your card. Again, they will ask you for proof of identification and proof of residence. You can give your passport, PAN, birth certificate, matriculation certificate, etc. to prove these things. And you can when you update all your demographic information, including your name, address, phone number, etc., and your biometric information. Sometimes for biometric updates they may charge you 50 rupees, and this may be made mandatory in case you want to update it, but it will be told to you specifically by the Aadhaar authorities. Now at the end of this process, again, just like the new card, you will get an Aadhaar acknowledgement receipt, where you will get a update request number or a URN which can be tracked. So you can go to the UIDAI website online and track whether your card is ready using the update request number. You can also get information about this on SMS or email based if you ask for them, if you place a specific request. Now again, the updated Aadhaar card will take up to 90 days, and after your Aadhaar card is ready, it will be delivered to you. You can go pick it up, and you can definitely track the process online on the UIDAI website. Now for updating most of your information, you will need to physically go to the Aadhaar enrollment center. But let's say that you want to update your information online, you can only update your address online. That's the only option that you have. So your Aadhaar address details can be updated online. You can just Google Aadhaar UIDAI address update and you will find the link. And your Aadhaar number and your registered mobile number will be very useful at this point, because during the registration, when you want to update your address, they will be asking you this. Now to complete this updation process, you will need to upload the documents. Now when you go physically, you will have to hand them over, but in the online process, you will have to upload proof of identification and proof of residence such as passport, PAN card, etc. And you can use other identification proofs also, like ration card, driver's license, voter ID, etc. if you want to submit it as proof of identification or address proof. Now after that, once your card is ready, it will be intimated to you online using the update request number. As I had mentioned, you can track the status and your updated address will be given to you. So except for actually only addresses can be updated online. For everything else, you will need to physically go to the Aadhaar enrollment center. You can find the Aadhaar enrollment centers online. Yeah, you will find it on the UIDAI website. Now, what happens if you lose your Aadhaar? Now, if you lose your Aadhaar, it does not mean that a new Aadhaar number will be generated for you. Aadhaar numbers are unique to a person. So, what you will have to do is, you will have to, with the help of the mobile number that's registered in with your Aadhaar card, you will have to retrieve the lost or forgotten information by actually going to the Aadhaar enrollment center. Now, most of the time, they will ask you to fill an update form, so you can again fill all the details. And to request this form, again, it's the same procedure. You will have to go to the Aadhaar enrollment center. But in case your mobile number is not registered with your Aadhaar card, then also it will be mandatory for you to actually go to the nearest Aadhaar enrollment center, because that will be the only way you can do it. Now, if you need to reprint your Aadhaar card, or because you lost the original one, then they may charge you an amount of ₹50. But the authorities will intimate this to you and you will get an acknowledgement for this charge. Now, let's say that you're having issues while getting the Aadhaar card. For example, the authorities are misbehaving, or you are not being able to get information updated, or you're having issues with your biometric information. You can actually contact the Aadhaar authorities themselves. So the UIDA website, which is www.uidai.gov.in, has a section called Contact and Support for grievance redressals, where you can file your complaints and address your grievances. You can also check your complaint, and you can also, when you actually file the complaint online, you will get a complaint ID, so you can keep checking the status of your complaint. With this will be very helpful in case your complaint takes a long time. You can actually see why it's taking so much time. You can also call the toll-free number 1947 if you have any doubts regarding Aadhaar or you want to address any grievances. You can even email help@uidai.gov.in to register your complaint or your grievance. Now, all the processes that I've mentioned now, including new Aadhaar, updating your Aadhaar, and what you can do if you lose your Aadhaar, a lot of details in this, including finding the enrollment centers, for understanding the documents required, etc. All of these are given in detail in the Nyaya website. Please go to www.nyaya.org, select the identification proof topic, and you will be able to see not only Aadhaar, but you can get information on many identification documents such as passport, driving license, ration card, PAN card. And you can also leave your doubts in the Ask Nyaya tab, where we will be able to provide you information. Please check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and we're even there on TikTok if you like nice videos. I hope to interact with you soon. I don't see any comments, so please leave any comments if you have. Thank you. I will be addressing them after.